The return of Queen Chrysalis could be just around the corner.
There very well might be unreformed changelings out there, and they could have the power to reverse a stone spell. If there aren't already changelings who can do it, they're working on it. I'm Sawtooth Waves, signing out until Friday after next. Growth.
It worked! Our plan is finally coming together. You'll be free soon, Your Majesty.
Sawtooth, we really need to have a talk about that sign on your door. What? In Equestria? What are you changelings doing with the villain statue? No, wait. Don't tell me. You're trying to free the queen.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what made you think this was a good idea?
Oh, no. It wasn't my idea. You can thank Sawtooth for that.
Seriously, you had to test that out on me? And in the face?
We have bigger problems right now.
Sawtooth? You've been an unreformed changeling this whole time?
What? Oh no, I'm reformed.
Yeah, dog. Don't you remember when Sawtooth and I had this huge fight about whether Sketchy should reform or stay pure, and we both impersonated? Oh, right. Never mind. What matters is we share a common goal now.
That makes even less sense. Why would a reformed changeling want to bring Chrysalis back?
Not just the queen, the other two as well.
It's a long story.
Not really, it was just the thing to do, you know?
Okay. I have serious doubts you've actually thought this all the way through, but just for the sake of argument, do explain.
With pleasure. Allow me to demonstrate my stone person ethical outcome matrix.
Here we go again.
Look at it this way. Would the stone spell last forever on its own, or would it eventually wear off?
It's hard to say. This was the combined power of the Royal Sisters along with discord rather than the elements of harmony.
We can't know for sure, but one or the other must be true. Now, are they awake?
Possibly. Discord demonstrated some level of awareness, but he's Discord. So who knows if the other villains here could?
It's also unknown, but they're either conscious or unconscious, which gives us 2 × 2 is 4 possibilities. Say the spell lasts forever and they're fully asleep. This would mean casting them to stone was no different than killing them, and one of them was a literal child. Now, if the spell lasts forever and they're awake, that would mean total and eternal paralysis, which I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
Neither would I. But what if the spell is temporary? It would be like imprisonment in Tartarus.
Right, they'll either come back just as angry as when they left, or a lot worse after being totally paralyzed for so long.
That's why we are hoping they're asleep. But if they are awake, it's a good thing we are acting now so things don't have more time to fester. The longer they are in there, the harder they'll be to calm down.
That, plus if we don't do this, someone else with bad intentions just might.
I suppose I can understand why you're doing this, but again, I seriously doubt you've thought this all the way through. Why not get the princesses and the guards involved here? This should be a job for them, not some ragtag band of changeling buddies.
Believe me, I tried the lawful good approach, but no. I think those 3 have caused enough trouble already. Ugh, that meeting did not go as planned, so I recruited ANY and pulled a national treasure.
Oh, what?
The Nicolas Cage movie? Nick Cage's character warns the government that someone's gonna steal the Declaration of Independence, but they don't take him seriously, so he takes things into his own hands and steals it before the other guy can. We pulled a national treasure.
Hands?
If someone's gonna free the villains, I'd rather it be a group of changelings that mean well than a group of changelings that don't. It would have been nice to have the princess on our side, but that train has left the station.
I suppose that makes some amount of sense. I don't agree with you, but I understand the argument. But now that begs the question, exactly how did you manage to steal the statue in the first place?
That was the fun part. Once they moved the statue to Canterlot Garden, Sawtooth, Countess Rose and I devised a plan to steal the statue and replace it with a fake.
Countess Rose was involved with this too?
Yeah, she was the fake.
Guys? Am I done here? Hello?
Next, we focus on how we'd free them from stone. At first, we tried to get a cockatrice to do it for us. He either didn't have enough power or was too stubborn to try. We couldn't really tell.
Not our finest hour. But that's when I had the idea to use the Talisman of Mirage. Sure, it involved infiltrating the School of Friendship and stealing a magic artifact, but surprisingly, that was one of the easier parts of all this. Oh, hey, Starlight, I need this for Changeling History Day, a Quanti Dracona quiz. Turns out I have a pretty good thorax impression.
We are changelings, we have a pretty good everything impression. But yeah, once we've got the talisman, I figured out how to use it.
Which is when he turned me to stone and tested it out.
And it worked! So, without further ado...
Hold on! I'm not particularly worried here because, again, you really haven't thought this all the way through, but please humor me here. What exactly were you going to do next? Do you even have a plan on how to deal with them once they're free?
Well, of course, we are not stupid.
How to reform each villain, a detailed guide written by yours truly.
I am surprised Twilight doesn't like you more.
I'm not. Should I read the plan? It'll take about 5 minutes, but I'm sure you'll find it very interesting.
No, that's not necessary. Just take my word for it. He definitely thought it through.
If you say so.
Without further ado, here goes nothing. Huh?
If you're reading this, you just cast a spell on an actual stone carving. You really think we'd keep Equestria's most wanted in plain sight? Guess you aren't as clever as you thought. Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Told you didn't think this all the way through.
Where's the real statue then?
That's the thing. It could be anywhere in Equestria by now. Or who knows where else. We should probably go get Countess Rose.
Definitely
Yeah,
a
we
good
probably
idea.
should do that.
Well, that didn't go as planned, but what do you think of my reasoning? Do you think the villain should be released? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to support this channel financially, check out my reward tiers at patreon.com/sawtoothwaves. And thank you so much to everyone who already has, especially my Alicorn tier patrons. Cameo Shadowness, Dr. Hooves, Darth Sylar 12, DH, Equinox 3141, Hound Flash, Maximilian HG, Mungo Jerry, Paco Taco, Skunk Bunk, and all the people who pledged more than 10 for whatever reason. The Nameless One, Cyanax, Yoshi Darklord, Namink, and Fairfallen. Thank you so much. You help make this channel possible. I'm Sawtooth Waves signing out. Signing out till Friday after next. Brohoo.